Another tool I wanted to point out as you start moving into bigger and more complex assemblies is the Isolate and Route Bounding Box tool. By using the Isolate feature, you can hone in on specific routes, allowing you to focus on a particular route component without the rest of the assembly getting in the way. Let's go over and work on isolating this assembly, the one that has the T in our route that we created a little earlier. So I'm going to click on that, right-click, and then come up to Isolate, which will be about in the center of the menu that pops up. So I'm going to select that. And now you'll see the rest of my assembly drops away, and all I have is the route and the items that are contained in that route subassembly. That includes our pipes, elbows, reducers, and our flanges that they were connected to because we added those to the subassembly. So this is a fantastic way if you want to just edit within this subassembly without the rest of it getting in the way. Now, you can also go in and select the route bounding box item from the Isolate dropdown instead of route only. This will also include the items that your route is directly connected to. And this is a really great tool to be able to work just within specific sections of your overall assembly when you're making edits. Now there's some other options here that you can also pick from: route and direct references, secondary references, and route segments bounding box. These are things that are directly being touched or things that those are touching as well, obviously direct referencing or secondary references. Feel free to play around with these and see which you prefer depending on what you're working on for your specific project. But we're going to pick route bounding box right now. And then with this on, I can go down to this assembly, right-click on it, and go into Edit Route. And now you can see that those go into a transparent mode, the things that are in the route bounding box but not part of the route. And then we can make edits to this, which is a great way to be able to easily make edits to any of these pipes without having to worry about all of the other routes that are starting to get into our assembly. And with that, let's exit out because we don't actually need any edits to our route right now. And just like that, we can see the rest of our assembly again. So now that you know how to isolate a certain segment of your overall assembly, you'll better be able to visualize smaller sections of your project as you move on and work on more complex things.